button. If they hit that go live button, cool. Just giving this shit a second to work itself out. There we go. Let's lower that out. Settings wheel. Paste. Okay. Hit the Okay, no, it was streaming. It just needed a second to process the fact that it was streaming. Okay, that's all good. Yeah, I don't like how that side of my face is dark. I low-key need the lighting coming from over here. You know what? I know how I can finagle. Oh, I know how I could. I know how I could fandangle this. This way. Boom. Yeah, now my face is more evenly lit. I like that better. Now that I've had my nightly sip of water, let's talk about this news. This one I more so wanted to glance over because I am eagerly waiting for Bitch Buy to send my fucking Space Marine copies. It is fuck Best Buy until it is fuck Best Buy until I get my goddamn Space Marines copy. Also, sad thing happened today. If y'all seen that skit I made, the PS5 skit, PS5 Pro already affected me negatively, man. What happened was I had it on my shelf, I had a bowl of water for my dogs and whatnot, and because they was in the room at the time, so I had a bowl full of water. I accidentally hit the shelf and this went flying down and the water spilled everywhere and got all over this. So I need to make a new dub, man. I need to make a new dub for the Dub C sign. Today is a sad day on this earth. Where did I put my earth? I have a bad habit of putting it on the ground, even though there are so many better places to put it. But back to this one. This is just a quick little update. I wanted to glance over it and see what this article got to say. A statement update. Oh, we'll just read the update. EGS has confirmed crossplay across all PC storefronts is a requirement of its games store for all multiplayer games. A statement shared with Eurogamer from an Epic Games spokesperson reads, quote, crossplay across all PC storefronts is a requirement of the EGS for all multiplayer games, ensuring I don't know, it's DNF dual crossplay, because whenever I be trying to find matches and lobbies and stuff like that on DNF dual, like beside on non-peak hours, it'd be like 2 lobbies open across the whole world. I be making a lobby in DNF dual and I be getting Chinese and Asian and Mandarin and all those Eastern languages be coming in my fucking lobby, which is not a problem or nothing like that. It's just weird. Like, damn, the servers are so dead that I have to make a lobby to get a match. I can't even go in ranked. So I don't know about all that. If that definitely is the case, it doesn't feel like that. Store for all multiplayer games, ensuring that players and friends can play together wherever they purchase their games. Developers are free to choose any solutions that meet this requirement, including Epic Online Services, which may require a secondary installation to enable the social overlay, friends list, cross-platform invites, etc. on PC. While this doesn't mention any game specifically, it's clear this is a general requirement as crossplay between platforms becomes more widespread. The original story follows. I mean, with an update like that, I don't really think I need to read the original story. Space Marines has crossplay for everything, just in case you're curious. Yeah, I like that requirement, man. That's another reason to build a PC. Damn, I should have put that in a Sony section. Fuck it, I'm gonna bring it back up. I'm gonna put it over there, and I'm gonna bring it back up later when I get on these console niggas' ass. Anyway, let's read through this article. VFX Pro says the Minecraft movie, quote, will get better, but it looks like that for a reason and it'll be expensive to fix. Now, I'm not a VFX expert, but I do have experience in VFX. Oh shit, I haven't turned on my overlays or tested it. God damn it. No, not that. Yeah, connect. Okay, let's make sure that. Okay, so low key, I gotta go back. Run normally. I'm gonna redo that point. Fuck it. I'm gonna just bring it up at the appropriate time. Overlay gallery. No, not stream bubbles. That. Test. Okay, it's working properly. Dash working properly. Let me test it manually. Just to be sure. Okay. There we go. And yeah, with that being said, we're gonna lower all. Ayo, computer. It's not even playing music. What's going on? Yo, what is baking my computer? What's wrong with my computer right now? Computer, what the fuck? The hell is going on with my computer? Yo, like, I literally can't play. Like, look, it says that the song is playing, but I don't hear no song. You know what? It might be OBS. That's the only thing I did. Cause I'm sitting here like, yo, I got my headphones on my lap. Why can't I hear anything? Okay, and nothing is moving. All right, you know what? That means my computer just suffered a freeze. It suffered a soft freeze. Where's the button? Time to turn this shit off and turn it back on. Turn off, turn on. Let me get the button. Shit. Since I'm sitting here in fucking limbo, let's go ahead, open up Twitter and listen to that fucking Kendrick song. While I wait. Salaping. While we wait. Cause I played this song like 2-3 times and I'm trying to really absorb this song, bruh.
I think it's time to watch the party die. The shit that got too wicked to apologize is different. Get them whacked and disqualified. We even kill the killers cause they like taking innocent lives. Earn a whole village, we start over. Here's really that time. Why reason with these niggas if they can't see the future first? Why argue with these clowns if the circus is well at work? Just walk that man down, that'll do everyone a solid. It's love, but tough love sometimes gotta result in violence. If you parading gluttony without giving truth to the youth, the graveyard is company.
Hey, yo, computer, you just started up.
Party more than bitches. Tell me, what are you working for? They glorify scamming. You get chipped over this credit card. Influencers talk down cause I'm not with the basic shit. But they don't hate me. They hate the man that I represent. The type of man that never did right cause I want a favor. The man that resides in patience. So where the soldiers at? The ones that lost it all and learned to learn from that. A thirst for life. Head inside a book cause he concerned with that. Information that'll change his life because he yearns for that. Dedication. Finding out what's right cause he can earn from that. I feel for the women that deal with the clown and nerd shit. Can't blame them. Today they ain't really got much to work with. How many bitches harder than niggas will trade all of y'all for nip? I can't be proud of you niggas. God give me life. Dear God,
Control Shift Escape.
Dear God, please keep these lame niggas away from me. Dear God, keep me shining. The fuck do they really think? Pocket watching, you must be the police. God bless these words. Dear God, bless how I think. Dear God, draw the line. They trying to confuse them with me. Dear God, please forgive me. You knowing how hard I tried. I think it's time for me to watch the party die.
Yeah, I don't see OBS nowhere up here. What the fuck?
Watch the party die. Send them home. We go watch the party die.
Cancel. Okay, so open up the first fucking one. I don't see that shit nowhere on this goddamn list. I don't know why this shit takes forever to open.
I think it's time to watch the party die. Street niggas and the corporate guys, the rappers that report the lies. I need their families mortified because your spirit is insecure. The flashy nigga with nasty decisions, using money as a backbone. I want his head cracked before he's back home. The radio personality, beautiful people making humanity work. Let's kill the followers that follow up. Popping mollies from the ivy.
OBS is nowhere up here. Oh, here we go.
That we trying to spread. If I'm not his vote, then you need to bring his fucking head or film that shit in high res. God give me life. Dear God, please give me peace.
Just gotta wait for OBS to start up and we should be good.
Dear God, keep me shining. The fuck do they really think? Pocket watching, you must be the police. God bless these words. Dear God, bless. Dear God, draw the line.
Before the year ends, it'll start up.
Please forgive me, you knowing how hard I tried. I think it's time for me to watch the party die. Sometimes I wonder what it's time.
Wait,
to
no.
get these devils out the way. Heavy metals on my sword, we settle hard disputes today. The ghetto Hollywood divorce.
If this shit takes longer,
The culture bred with carnivores.
then I just had to kill it.
The more you get, the more your spiritual is tried. It's cynical to say I know these artists petrified. The end result in jail by Jezebel. I spend no feelings that ain't mine. I'm in my feelings when I slide. I mean, a nigga wonder what Lecrae would do. Terrence Martin said I'm mentally with layers, true. I flood the market with my best regards, I paid your dues. And so it's up if you ain't one of ours, it's bad news. My nigga Jay Estrada said I gotta burn it down to build it up. That confirmation will as fuck, it ain't too many, will it's us. Locking into what I trust, looking outside, the kids.
Let's lower that down. Oh wait, no, I do need this tab. Oh wait, nope, I have TikTok chat over there. Oh, so I should be good. So let's pull this up. All right, so yeah, first thing we're starting off with totally isn't my second time trying because my computer bricked up. My computer got hard. It saw some of the tutis. But Visual Effects Pro professional artist. I will say I'm not a professional VFX artist, but I do have experience in a VFX field. Maybe a bit limited, but I do have experience in a VFX and general editing field. And we're gonna see what this dude is talking about, because off of this headline, sorry for that in your ear, but off of this headline, I think bro is capping. I think the nigga's talking bullshit, but let's read the article. Let's see the quote. A VFX artist has spoken out over fan concerns about the recent Minecraft movie teaser and says due to special effects choices, the clip is supposed to look that way, but it will take a lot of work to fix it. So they released some bullshit and they know it. That's the first thing I hear. Okay, let's look at the actual quote. I'm like 99% sure that what you see is just slap comps, and what that means is that it's straight from the farm, slap it together and go. Nigga, what? said VFX Pro Valentina S Guru from TikTok. I don't know this dude's qualifications. Let's look him up. Copy. All right. Let's see. Okay. Is known for Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Rings, Family Plan, and the Marvels. Okay, so he worked on some pretty large projects. Okay, so bro got a resume. So what he's saying, it may just be a sensationalized headline where they make it sound like he's fucking stupid, but the whole time bro is spitting, they just said it badly, and because they trying to get clicks and whatnot. Said VFX Pro on TikTok. We do this for temporary edits so that the edits look better. But the problem though is that it often looks like this, and then the studio goes and puts it in a trailer. A slap comp is a very rough initial composite of a design that is usually used to test out different scenes or to help studios visualize a final output way. Okay, it says a page not available, so I'm gonna just go trust me bro mode on the article. But if what he's saying is true, what he's basically saying is that wasn't the final version, that was the draft that we said this is just so y'all get an idea of what we want this shit to look like, and y'all for some stupid ass reason decided to go and show that to everybody. Now motherfuckers don't have faith in a movie that they otherwise would have if you showed them the actual fucking beat. That's basically what I'm getting from this. The good news is that if S.Grow is right, nah, let me stop. But if what was his first name? Because I definitely can't pronounce that. Valentina. The good news is that if Valentina is right, the teaser is by no means a final product, but rather a mock-up. Which, yeah, that's what I said. This will be relief for Minecraft fans who have been beside themselves trying to work out whether the trailer is supposed to look as unfinished as it is. That filler paragraph. However, the bad news is that the artist goes on to say how the use of a slap comp in a teaser trailer is probably down to bad planning. If they had planned it right, it would have been a DMP digital matte painting. Now it's a complete VFX shot. Basically, the shot is replaceable because it is a bunch of yappage. Goes on and says how it looks like the cast was filmed in studio lighting, which is another reason why they look so out of touch with the VFX background. Okay, basically more shit. Okay, here we go. This is what we need to read the solution. The project will either have to go through a lot of reshoots with a practical set. So for those of you who aren't too familiar with how filming for movies and whatnot goes, basically practical effects are king, practical effects are god, practical effects are better than VFX, because VFX sometimes, like, there's things about VFX that the VFX team can't plan ahead for, and there's certain things that the VFX team can't plan ahead for. So basically it's certain stuff, like for example, if you've ever looked on YouTube and looked in like the film buff space, there's a lot of videos talking about why air fights don't look that good once you take a second to really think about it. Like with superheroes that are flying and stuff like that, in terms of like VFX, not so much animation, but more so like live action VFX. VFX are really hard to nail down and really hard to get right, whereas practical effects and on the other hand, we have more history of working with practical effects. Like for example, the way that explosions look in movies don't look like that at all. That's manufactured, that's fake. Explosions in real life don't look like how they do in the movies. So that's a more researched and more well-known field, whereas VFX, that basically was invented like 20 years ago, let's say, because everything before the Matrix is more so practical effects. It's mostly practical effects, and because the VFX they did have look shitty. So it really, that didn't come about until the Matrix in the early 2000s, late 90s, whatnot, and even then it was kind of ass. But nowadays you could go on YouTube, find you a tutorial and get it popping. But let's read on. VFX, where artists will have to render grass, light placement, and more. Design problems Design problems aside, a lot of this will probably get better. It all looks very, 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 very early stages to me, adds S.Grow, aka Valentina, concluding that it will be expensive, air quotes, to fix this. Yeah, because you gotta hire all these VFX artists to come back in and fix the shit that, like he said, was probably just a, yo, this is just a concept of art type thing. The upcoming project, officially titled a Minecraft movie, okay, that's for tags and stuff like that. Basically what they're saying is let them cook. Don't dismiss the movie for the shitty VFX. Now, on an art style wave, I will say they were bugging the fuck out. I really don't know what made them go with this. Like you remember that clip where Tyler the Creator was on Hot 97 and Funk Flex, he was saying all those pause ass bars, and Funk Flex was like, yo, what made you go with that verse? That's basically what he's saying. He's saying basically like everybody's like, yo, what made you go with that verse? And that verse is not the real verse. Let's say let's say hypothetically speaking, the verse was edited. TYL Tyler Funk. No, probably. Yep, Funk Flex freestyle. Like basically what they're saying is, this is a situation. Let's say that let's pretend that Tyler's verse was imaginary and made up.
I came free rock.
let's pretend that Tyler's verse is completely made up and manufactured, and that's not his final verse. Basically, everybody had this reaction to what he's saying potentially isn't even how it's gonna look.
What made you go with that verse?
I don't.
What made you go with that verse?
I got a little cousin. When I die, he'll probably take my state. I always tell him being self and always strive to be great.
So basically, that's everybody's reaction. They laughing and going, what the hell is this? To what's not even a final draft. But this is what I always say. I personally think it's stupid to judge somebody off of their first impression, but not everybody thinks like me. Your first impression matters a lot. Your first impression really, 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 really matters in terms of public perception. Unless it's a drastic turnaround like what happened with the Sonic movie, nah, bruh. You can keep that shit. All right. Anyway, NVIDIA and AMD now have new gaming GPU rival from China. Oh, this one I wanted to throw into Grocky Boy. Please, as you summarize. Did I spell it right? Oh, I spelled it right. Hey, in 5 or less bullet points. I'm sorry, y'all. I'll be trying not to type slow, but it is what it is. It is what it is. All right, here's a summary based off the information available up to oh, I keep forgetting to not read that part. My dumb ass. Performance change comparison. The Long Sun the Long Sun GPU is reported to match the performance of NVIDIA's RTX 2080, which is a high-end GPU when it launched in 2018. God damn. Improvement over the predecessor. It represents a significant leap from the previous, all those fucking numbers, GPU, which claims being up to 10 times faster, aiming to offer a substantial performance upgrade with the GPU lineup. Despite its performance claims, there's uncertainty about its DirectX 12 support, which might limit its effectiveness. If it doesn't support DirectX 12 in 2024, what the fuck is we doing? That means this GPU might age terribly, but I don't know. Which increasingly common market position. This is more so what I wanted information on. While it positions Long Sun as a new contender in the GPU market, which is what I wanted to mostly talk about without nerding out, basically keep your eye on this shit. It's a pretty good GPU coming out of China. Keep your eye on this shit. The Chinese gaming market is going to get a strong ass foothold, because before most of the world's gaming market was mostly dominated by America and Japan. Yo, fucking China is going crazy. Oh, and they mentioned Black Myth Wukong. Hold on. in modern gaming is increasingly common. However, it's suggested to be capable of running games like Black Myth Wukong with DirectX 11. So yeah, for if you were to buy this GPU right now with no DirectX 12 support, unless they add it in the future, if it caps out at DirectX 11 support, that means that this CPU is going to age horribly, and whoever buys this is going to basically buy into a bad investment. While it positions as a new contender in the GPU market, especially within China, and China is a very strong market. Keep in mind, how many people live in China? I think it's like 2 billion. P-E-O-P-L-E. How many people live in China? Oh shit, I forgot to upload the fucking clip to the live. I'm gonna try and do that in the background while I talk. Oh, nigga, when in the morning, the fuck? Hold on, let me send this text. Oh, that's right, I gotta turn on my fucking share and all that shit. Okay, Bluetooth. All right. As of the last day update, China's population was approximately 1.4 billion people. So keep in mind, what the fuck? Did it get rid of everything I just said? What the fuck? Oh, there we go. Okay, so as of my last update, which is Grok, China's population was approximately 1.4 billion people. So keep in mind that China has a very, 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 very strong say in the market when it comes to games and things of that nature. Wait, let me check this 1 second. Those are unedited clips. All right. Let me go into CapCut and export those real quick. Thought I was gonna have more time before stream and whatnot, before I had to do this, but whatever. I hate her. But anyway, as I was saying while I do this in the background, yeah, China has a very strong say in the technology market, as well as other countries that are very densely populated. For example, India, like in terms of the gaming market, a lot of people don't know it, but mobile games in India go stupid. So if you really want to get a foothold in the mobile gaming market, or you want to understand who are like the big players in the mobile gaming market, just look over at India and see what the fuck they're playing, basically. Anyway, future prospects with the internet, future GPUs like the blah indicate a push towards more competitive GPU solutions. Yeah, because right now the GPU market is like a two-party system, kind of. It is very, very, very dominated by fucking Nvidia and AMD. Like, if you're going to shop for a GPU right now and you're not getting a Nvidia, even if it's an AMD, you're fucking crazy, number one. Number two, it's kind of like a no-brainer to either get Nvidia or, worst case scenario, a Radeon, aka an AMD. So to have another competitor in that space, I love to see it. Because you know what competitors do? Competitors help keep prices down and keep quality up. So as a person who lives in a capitalist society, who grew up with a capitalist mindset, I love to see competition. Competition makes it so that everybody has to do their best, because I can always buy somebody else's shit. Potentially aiming to reduce dependency on foreign technology in the Chinese market. However, real world performance and adoption will depend heavily on software support and driver optimization. As with every type of GPU, which is one of the reasons why I say you're fucking crazy if you buy a Radeon graphics card, because it's hard to get that shit to work. Imagine using a Radeon graphics card on Linux. GG's, nigga, you're gonna go through hell making that shit work. Now, hold on. Let me get the music out, cause y'all know what time I'm on. GameStop makes a surprise profit, but the fucking headline also says warns of impending store closures. Now, I'm not no motherfucking financial expert. I'm not no financial genius. But how the fuck are you making money and closing down stores? I don't get it. I don't get it. How do you make money and lose money? How do you make money and start doing things that indicate the loss of money? That doesn't make any fucking sense. That's like you live in an apartment that costs $2,000 a month and you move into a smaller apartment that costs $1,000 a month. When you get a new job, a new position, and you make an extra $2 a month. So you went from making $5,000 to making $7,000. And instead of either keeping your apartment or moving into something bigger, you move into a smaller apartment. You start cutting off all the sources of things that's costing you money. It's like, bruh, why the fuck are you moving down in status when you're making more money? You either keep your status if you make more money, or you move up. They're moving down. What the fuck? Let's read on. How long is this article? This article is not too long. GameStop has reported earnings for the quarter that ended on August 3rd, and to a surprise of some, the retailer has turned a profit. Despite that, GameStop... Okay, yeah, we're throwing this bitch in grok. I read that sentence and my brain got tired. I'm lazy today. Control V. Let's copy that. Please summarize in 5 bullet points or less. Space, enter. Then we're gonna put this in here just in case we need it again. So all I gotta do is press Control V, and boom. Oh, it gave me 4. Oh no, it didn't give me 4. It gave me way more than 4. Anyway, surprise profit. GameStop reported a surprise profit for the quarter ending August 3rd with a net income of 14. Wow, y'all made $14 million for a big corporation. That y'all niggas is broke. With a net income of $14.8 million compared to a $2.8 million loss the previous year. Revenue declined. Despite the profit, GameStop's revenue from hardware, accessory, software, and collectibles declined. Yeah, that's because you dumbass niggas is selling everything but what you're known for. I feel like at this point, and I heard somebody else say this, and I was like, yo, at this point, this is what they need to do. GameStop needs to rebrand. Because at this point, selling physical games is fucking terrible. Your PR with gamers is fucking terrible. Think about it. The way that I heard somebody explained it, shout out to Black Hokage, this was a perfect explanation. If you line up 10 gamers, 10 of them have had a bad experience with GameStop. Think about that. What is the main primary example of a person who would drop the most money at a gaming store? A gamer. So you're telling me your main demographic is gamers, and gamers are the #1 people who hate your store. That's fucking crazy. Think about that. That's like having a store where your primary thing is selling food and everybody who eats food hates going to your store. You know how fucking crazy that is? Everybody that hates food hates eating at your store. Like, your store would get shut down, but somehow, some fucking way, GameStop has just keeps crawling back from the fucking dead, and they're just able to survive having a shitty company. I don't understand why. I don't understand how. I would love to know how the fuck they stayed open despite being ass. Anyway, that being said, hold on. Let me. No, god damn it. God damn it. I hate when you press one button to do something and then your phone starts doing like 29 other fucking things. I hate that feeling, bro. I really hate that feeling. Anyway, is that the right mobile communications device? Ooh. Okay. It is receiving it. All right. So while it's doing that, sorry about that. Yeah, run that back. But like I was saying, I don't know any other establishment that can lose. Really don't get it. Fuck that mini screen off. Whatever. I really don't get it. And skepticism about companies' future profitability. Now, I'm not no stock expert, but last time I checked, continuously, and as they make more money, you benefit from having their stock because your stock goes up in value. Buy high, sell low, basically. I understand. Ask myself, how do you niggas make money? Because I more so use stocks to basically have a savings account where my money doesn't depreciate as hard. But I ask, how does a company make money? Seriously, ask yourself, how does GameStop make money? Because as I told you the other day, GameStop want this game. They don't carry it unless niggas pre-order it. They don't. Another thing, never buy stocks in a company where I have to ask, how do you make money? Because they don't make money off of games. They don't. They don't make money off of those collectibles, because those collectibles sit in the store till they collect dust and become all moldy. How the fuck does GameStop really make money? That I really, you're not Amazon, and leverage its strong brand recognition. Your strong brand recognition is fucking horrible. Rebrand, nigga. Even as it contemplates further store closures to streamline operations. Rebrand your fucking store. That's what GameStop needs to do. Fuck you, GameStop. Y'all need to rebrand your goddamn store. That's what y'all need to do. Because at that point, I give my... Before I go crazy, let me get my gums around. Also, I say this every stream. Every stream, every video. Feel with you. It don't matter. Whichever one is more comfortable with you. Take a glass, a cup, a taza, a mug, a jar, an old ketchup bottle, whatever you got on hand. Fill that bitch up with some water. Take a sip with me, man. Every time you take a breath, this is all we hear. You know why? You know why we hear that? Your stomach is full of bile, and somehow that bitch is dried out. Every time you breathe. This is how your lungs sound every time you breathe. Go ahead and go drink some water. That's how it sounds when you... Go ahead and drink some water. And by the way, for y'all trying to say something, oh, he talking to us about health, but he got candy on his desk. Yeah, I use that for mental training. Without going into all of the nerdy details and making it seem more deep and complicated than it is, basically I use that to train my willpower. I like to have things that I want to always interact with, play with, eat, and all that, or whatever. So for example, I got my PlayStation in front of me, even though like I don't use it all the time. Like sometimes I get the temptation or urge to do something that I really don't need to be doing. So I like to have it in my vicinity so I get used to being able to have that thing in my sight line and say no to it. I'm only eating that on Friday. I plan when I eat my candy once a week. Sometimes I cheat, give myself a little cheat day or whatnot, but that's what that's for. Anyway, basically this list was saying ASTRO BOT isn't on Xbox or PC basically, but you can play these great platformers on Game Pass, and basically it goes down the list and gives you some different platforms that you can play these games on. And I just wanted to read through the list and give my thoughts and recommendations, whatnot, see what interesting conversation I could have about these. Oh, It Takes Two. I remember seeing some pictures, seeing the marketing and lead up to It Takes Two and whatnot, and thinking, yo, this game fucking amazing. What I will say is I'm saving It Takes Two for when I get a shorty or whatnot, and we gonna have some time where I'm gonna be like, look, it's let's say it's our 5-year anniversary or whatnot to being in a relationship. I'm gonna say, look, it's our 5-year anniversary or whatnot. What I want to do is I want to go in a room, I want to take the SIM card out my phone, turn our phones off, we sit there and we just no life the fuck out of this game for like 10 hours, 20 hours, however many hours the game is, and we just go through the story campaign and whatnot, and we go from there. 1 second, let me post this damn tweet. PS5. I need to retweet something real quick. PS5 Pro prices. Let me see something. Oh wait, actually, let me see if I could get it from PS Play. PlayStation. Let me see if I could go to the PlayStation page. People. PlayStation. Let me see if they have the post with their prices up here. No, they kind of don't. Game catalog. Nope. All they have is that. All right, so I'm gonna quote it with that. Where is it?
Bro, you know what? I'm tired of. Bro, you know what?
What y'all are gonna look like buying a PS5? Repost. Go to my page. I'm sorry about this interruption. Real quick. I gotta do some content creator shit real quick. Uploading that. Retweet this stream. Quote tweeted. Wow, I got 15 views. Wow.
I'm just saying, like, bro.
Let me see if I can find a clip.
You, come here.
Yeah, daddy.
Crash out.
No, I posted that already.
Now, and like, I get it. Everybody wants.
No.
Your great granny gonna work me. Don't take this the wrong way.
Wait, hold up.
Your great granny gonna work me when she take out them dentures.
No, where's the Deathbound clips? Where's my Deathbound clips? Yo, I deadass can't find my Deathbound clips. What the fuck is going? Oh, there we go.
Oh, he's breaking me up.
And that one I already
Who's
posted.
bro name who got his legs cut off on the farm and he was eating?
I pop out to my live for some more shenanigans. I don't think I can come back from this one. All right, was a sad face. Repost. All right. For the video, I'm gonna cut that out. All right. Video. All right, whatever. Yeah, let me look through these platformers. Contrast. I've never heard of Contrast. I'm gonna have to look that up. Search. Actually, yeah, I kind of lost fucks to give. I will probably look into Contrast later though. Fuck it. I fucked up that whole segment with what I was saying. All right, so now time for some PS5 Shonen news.
What's up, everybody? Damon here, and in today's gaming news, analysts
Do they have background music?
high PS5 Pro price.
Okay, they do. I'll pause mine.
Pesky final boss in Shadow of the
Let's see what they talking about.
Stand. The PS5 Pro has sparked
All right.
a first debate about whether or not Sony is justified in setting such a high price for the mid-gen upgrade.
I'll tell you right now, before bro even finished speaking, the answer is hell nah. Nah, they ain't justified. Hell no.
IGN polls find that 75% of gamers think it's way too expensive, and only
Very.
18% plan to buy one. According to one
Makes sense.
analyst, there are a number of factors that have contributed to Sony going for $700 and even higher in Europe and Japan. Piers Harding-Rolls, games industry analyst at Ampere, said the PS5 Pro pricing reflects Sony's adjusted strategy to protect its margin. That is, it is unwilling to sell consoles at a loss.
That's not true because the fucking PS5, the OG PS5, the one I got, the first edition of the PS5 was sold at a loss. The Slim was sold at a loss, so I don't know what they're getting at.
And crucially, quote, a lack of direct competitor to its mid-cycle upgrade compared.
This is what I think is the big. Hold on, let me move my camera. This is the big reason why I think Sony feels comfortable to pull this bullshit, because they don't feel they have any competition. Because Nintendo niggas, they sit in their corner and they buy their fucking They buy their Mario. They buy those games and shit like that. So Nintendo niggas don't give a fuck about the new PlayStation, the old PlayStation. They don't give a fuck. They don't care. PC niggas damn sure don't care because we got a PC. And all the PlayStation exclusives, they're eventually going to come to PC. So we don't give a fuck. And niggas who already brought a PS5, it still works fine. Why do I need another one? Unless you're one of those people that be body slamming your PlayStation every time you miss a layup in 2K. The fuck are you missing out on? But this what I feel like is their real reason for doing this. They feel like if you want a console right now, it's a no-brainer to buy a PlayStation because like nobody who's smart with their money would buy a fucking Xbox.
Compared to last generation, where Microsoft was preparing the Xbox One X. Harding Rolls added, the lack of competition means that
too.
It's a decision for Sony to run with a higher price point to protect its existing margins. For most,
which by the way, this is a ripple. This is a downfall. This is a trickle down effect. Sony made that dumbass purchase where they bought Bungie. Now we gotta pay for it because they made a shitty decision, which everybody who pays attention to gaming media and gaming news, everybody and their mama that seen that transaction said, why did you buy that, Sony? Sony, what was the reason? What was the reason for buying that? So they're passing their loss onto the customers, basically.
It's worth digging into this point. During the last generation, Microsoft took on Sony's dominance.
Yeah, seriously, Xbox, what the fuck are y'all doing? Xbox is trying to be Sega, which I hope doesn't happen because that'll create a virtual duopoly.
To consumers as the world's most powerful console, with 40% more power than any other console on the market at the time. This time around, with the Xbox Series X and S floundering, the PS5 outselling its rivals significantly across most markets, and with no mid-gen upgrade from Microsoft in sight, Sony is in a different position. When it comes to the so-called console war, PlayStation is...
I really hope that rumor about Microsoft making a handheld, which I'm gonna talk a little bit more about later, not necessarily directly, but you'll see. But I hope that rumor that Microsoft is working on a handheld is true, and that they put out something that competes with the PlayStation Portable and those rumors about the PlayStation Vita.
And the PS5 Pro will launch unchallenged.
I really hope that's true, man, because Xbox getting their ass whooped. And as someone who has very fond memories on the 360, this is sad to see.
Chris Dring says PS5 Pro targets a very specific audience. I don't expect it to move the needle for the console space this year, although there will be some PS4 users waiting for the Pro model to upgrade.
Hell no.
With the lack of competition means Sony can protect its sales margin.
Which is true, because anybody who knows anything about gaming knows that a lot of consoles are sold at a loss because they hope that they make profits when you buy these games. This is one of those things where earlier I was talking about, I don't believe in investing in companies if I can't track down where you get your money from, or if I can't figure out where you get your money from. Here's an example. Sony, they don't make money off of the consoles. Like he was saying, they sell their consoles at a loss, and the only reason why they're not selling this console at a loss is because they look left, look right, and they don't feel no threat from anybody else. If you want to buy a console and you're not a Nintendo nigga, which, like I said, they sit in their corner and they play Mario, the 300th version of Mario, they're gonna buy a PlayStation. For them, there's no other option of a console to buy currently. So to me, this is a very scary thing to see, because like, if Sony gets comfortable doing bullshit like this and they have no competition, we, the gamers, we're the ones who suffer at the end of the day.
What does this price point mean for potential PS5 Pro sales? Ampere forecasts around 1.3 million.
That's gonna be scary.
Pro sales in the 2024 launch window, compared to 1.7 million PS4 Pros that were sold at launch in 2016. Harding Rolls said, we expect the price point to soften demand with some consumers.
A lot. Soften, kill.
Pricing is less of a consideration. The analyst expects the PS5.
But that's the thing I always say. You can't count your profits or try and estimate how much you're going to make based off of enthusiasts. Because enthusiasts, they're going to buy it anyway. Like, trying to predict how much money, trying to market your product to a new region or a new type of people and just going for the enthusiasts is crazy. Because, for example, me, It doesn't matter how shitty the fighting game is. It doesn't matter how old it is. If it's a fighting game, even if I don't like the fighting game, like for example, Tekken, I fucking hate Tekken. I'll still play Tekken, bro. I'm gonna complain about Tekken. I'm gonna call it shitty. I'm gonna say how it's just a stupid ass game, but I'm gonna still play it because I'm a fighting game enthusiast. Somebody who's not a fighting game enthusiast will probably never boot up Tekken 4 unless somebody like me or somebody that was there around the time and that's just their favorite Tekken gets them to play it. There has to be extra incentive, extra motive for a non-enthusiast to get it. Enthusiasts, you can feed them any fucking thing on a topic and they will take it. I will take any fighting game, no matter how funky, how shitty it is. If I see a fighting game that's fun to play, I'm gonna at least play it for a little while before I give it up and say, yeah, this shit is not for me, right? You can't count on enthusiasts. What is the general public that you're trying to rope in? What are they saying? Because like the PS5, the PlayStation Portable, that y'all could get away with marketing only to enthusiasts. This is a mid-generation console upgrade refresh. This is not something you just market to enthusiasts. This is something that you use to bring new people into the ecosystem. And we're going to talk more about the PS4, how the PS5 Pro costs like damn near a band, basically.
That console is estimated to have sold around 12% of total PS4 sales. The top comment on this IGN article reads, I consider myself an enthusiast. I bought every upgrade that came with the generation as far back as the GBA SP and as recent as the Switch OLED. I won't be buying a PS5 Pro. My base PS5 will work just fine.
I'm just saying.
PS5 news, Sony will begin selling refurbished PlayStation 5.
Yep, this is the other thing I was going to talk about.
Pro. PlayStation Direct.
And they're doing this shit on purpose. Because like I said, their point, I low-key think that this is a smart strategy. They overpriced the regular PS5 and then, overpriced the PS5 Pro. So most people look at it and go, ooh. And they underpriced the regular PS5 so more people will buy that for $350 and just get in the ecosystem. Like I said, Sony, their thing is they're just trying to, any way they can, get you in the ecosystem.
News, Sony will begin selling refurbished PlayStation 5 consoles for half the price of the PS5 Pro. PlayStation Direct, Sony's online storefront for selling
W-Shot,
announced a certified refurbished digital edition of PS5 will cost $350 when it goes on sale soon, meaning half the price of the $700 PS5 Pro. It's perhaps not a coincidence that Sony unveiled the cheaper refurbished PS5 consoles alongside its new premium console. A refurbished PS5 with a disk drive costs $400, meaning both models are $100
cheaper.
Brand new counterparts. Sony says every PlayStation certified refurbished product completes a rigorous recertification process that includes full testing that meets the same functional standards as new PlayStation.
I don't trust that at all. For the simple fact, there are a lot of retro gaming outlets and stuff like that that promise that same shit, and you don't get it. Prime example, DK Oldies.
Products. Your certified refurbished.
By the way, I'm not going to go too much into detail, but if you ever want to buy a retro console or a console that's like PS3 or back, don't get it from DK Oldies. That's the worst place to get it. Nigga, like same shit I said about GameStop, you're going to get a fucking 3DS and you're going to open up the package and fucking furry porn stuck together with cum is going to drop out and fall on your lap. Same thing with DK Oldies. It's just now when you open up the damn disk drive, you're gonna see dildo fragments in there, some shit.
Product works like new. The refurbished option is nice, I guess, but a lot of people expected a price drop for the base PS5, which has been out for 4 years now. The PS5 Pro,
which is true, which is something that, like I said, I was saying about the god damn it, I accidentally enacted the Jeopardy button. But yeah, that's another thing I was gonna say. Like, yo, PS4 been out for how many years? No price drop. What the fuck?
Today, Elden Ring developer From Software.
Yeah, don't care. I don't care. But yeah, we're gonna talk about some of this more. Now, if this is true, I want y'all to let me know in the comments. I have no problem going back and forth. If PlayStation right now came out with a PS Vita, would y'all cop? Like a PS Vita 2? Would y'all buy it? Me, It depends, but let's read this. The same person who leaked the PS5 Pro. Oh, by the way, this is a rumor. This is a rumor. Take it with a grain of salt. The same person who leaked the PS5 Pro specs and PlayStation Spectral Super Resolution claims Sony Interactive Entertainment has reached out to AMD handheld with a 2 teraflop of GPU power, surpassing that of the base PS4. Guess PS Vita 2 is coming after all. So this is a rumor, so don't take it serious yet, but let's assume that it is real for the sake of content, for the sake of conversation. Would y'all get a PS Vita 2? Me personally, it would have to have some very, very, very strong exclusives for me to even consider it. Because I'm not gonna lie, if it's just a strong portable PS4, I could do that by streaming games to my phone. Unless they bring back some form of UMDs and make it so that a good amount of the games can be played portably, like you can buy a physical cartridge or something like that and play the games portably. If they did that, that would be great, because for games ownership and games preservation, that would be amazing. If they did something like that, that would actually encourage me to get it. So I just want to know, because it's not enough people to start a conversation in the chat right now. But for those of y'all watching this secondhand, y'all watching that, I'm gonna start saying that more. For those of y'all watching this secondhand, what would it take for y'all to buy a PlayStation handheld besides a PS Portable? Yeah, we already been over that in the other article. This I wanted to just look at. So basically this article is matching PS5 Pro's price and comparing it with other console launches. I wanted to go through this and see what it is. The very first PlayStation was released in '95 and retailed for $299 USD. Adjusted for inflation, the PS1 base model was $600. Let me remind you, all of these consoles are being sold at a loss. PS2, the GOAT, when adjusted for inflation, it came out and it cost $500. The PS3, adjusted for inflation, when it came out, it cost $900. PS3 Slim, when adjusted for, this is around when the Slim thing became like a major part of their strategy, released for $300. Adjusted for inflation, it came out for around $400 when a base price was $900. That's a good Slim model. This is something that if you were to release it mid-console life cycle, you could actually use it to convince people who haven't already brought into the system, into the ecosystem, to buy it. Because not only is it more powerful than the base model, it's more powerful, it's stronger, and it plays your games better. I kind of said that with it's stronger. But y'all get what I'm saying. PS4, when adjusted for inflation, it came out and it cost $5. PS4 Pro, adjusted for inflation, when it came out, it cost $517. Sony PS5 Pro, when not adjusted for inflation, it came out and it cost $700. Think about that. If you're paying $700, this is, by the way, no disk drive, no vertical stand. If you're just coming into the console ecosystem, no second controller for when your mans come over and y'all want to play a game. No second controller. But this is before games. So however much cost you're gonna buy in games and microtransactions and shit like that. So like this console, it's not a good deal, man. They're robbing y'all niggas. They are robbing y'all niggas. And I kind of don't want to go through the other consoles. I don't give that much of a fuck. But they're selling this console at an overpriced price. And another thing I wanted to add is if you live in other countries, you're getting doubly as fucked. Because not only are they overcharging you, they're overcharging you and they're charging you more. Because if you're not aware right now, I believe it's the euro, that's the proper symbol. Yeah, the euro is worth more than USD currently. Like inflation wise. They're charging more in a country with a stronger dollar. That's fucking crazy. This article, I'm gonna go ahead and throw this bitch in a grokky boy. But basically, the headline of this article is, and I quote, PS5 Pro is off-puttingly expensive. Here's why it'll still sell out. Oh wait, no. Before I get to that, another thing I wanted to mention in terms of points of why you might as well just buy a fucking PC. Online is free. So I'm gonna read you this short quote and show you what I mean. On PlayStation, keep in mind, Xbox 2, in order to play their games or buy into their ecosystem, you gotta pay $50 a month for the online. On PC, on the other hand, quote, and this comes from an Epic Games spokesperson, crossplay across all PC storefronts is a requirement on the Epic Games Store for all multiplayer games, ensuring that players and friends can play together wherever they purchase their games. And you also know this is true because Fortnite is crossplay essentially natively. So, console niggas, I want to hear your thoughts. I want to hear y'all simp for PlayStation. Convince me. Give me a reason to buy a PS5 Pro. Pretend I'm somebody who hasn't brought a PS5 already. Convince me to buy a PS5 Pro. Guarantee you won't. Oh, this one I threw in the summarizer. Boom, let's read it. PS5 Pro enhancements. The Pro features are a significantly upgraded GPU. By the way, I'm calling it now. The PS5 Pro is probably going to bottleneck pretty hard because they upgraded the GPU in it, but they didn't upgrade the CPU. It's probably going to bottleneck pretty hard. The PS5 Pro features a significantly upgraded GPU with 67% more compute units than PS5 gigawatts. AI-driven upscaling and called PlayStation PSSR, which is some shit they made up. Wait, did it give me less than 5? Oh no, it gave me exactly 5. All right. PC equivalents. To match the PS5's performance on a PC, you wouldn't need a high-end graphics card like the NVIDIA 3070 or AMD 6800. Alongside a powerful CPU like the Ryzen 7 and the Intel Core i7. It would be cheaper to get the same amount of performance that a PS5 Pro has in a PC. But let's keep going. Like I said, it'd be cheaper. You get more performance. Online is free. Those are 3 things right there. Another benefit to buying a PC over a fucking console, if you can only afford to get one. Another reason to get a PC is the games are cheaper. Steam sales happen very often. It is rare that sales happen on the PlayStation Store, on the Microsoft Store, on the Nintendo Switch Store. PC games go on sale a lot quicker and way more often. The PS5 Pro is priced at $700, positioning it as a premium option for console gamers, whereas equivalent PC hardware might offer more flexibility and upgradability, but at a potentially higher initial cost. Which is who is calling me? What was I saying? Oh, PC is more flexible. Another benefit from PC, you can surf the web. Another benefit from PC, if you want to content create, look at what I'm doing now. Another benefit of PC is if you want to do other external things, like let's say, for example, you work remotely, you have a strong ass PC to do your work on that you can also, when you're done with work, switch over to your game. There's just so many overweighing benefits for if you're a gamer to buy a PC instead of a PS5. It just doesn't make sense. Oh, there's some more benefits. A lot of you watch YouTube on your console, which I don't know why, but I'm about to answer that right now. You see this, not this one. You see this extension right here called, oh, well, you can't see the name, but the name of this extension is called uBlock Origin. I have a web browser, also something that's not on a PS5, a web browser for some godforsaken reason. Oh damn, did I just let that play? Whatever. You also have access to web browsers. Which also gives you access to things like ad block. So whenever you go on YouTube, You don't have to watch any of those annoying ass ads. Because you listen to music once on your phone on YouTube, you don't have to hear another trash ass fucking rapper on your goddamn YouTube ads before you're trying to watch a video. You're sitting here trying to watch your goddamn your talk to a girl podcast. Now before you gotta hear yo, it's your boy Young Kill, every nigga on the block dot. Gra boom. You tired of hearing that shit? Get yourself a fucking PC, install uBlock Origin, you're welcome. And a lot of browsers nowadays come with ad block besides Google Chrome, because you know that goes against their interests. But even then, still uBlock. I'm just saying. TV compatibility, the best TV for, oh yeah, that's another thing. A lot of y'all are buying these 4K, 8K consoles, and y'all niggas don't even got a 1440 TV. Your TV is not 1440. The fuck are you, like, you're buying a console that runs at a frame rate higher than what your TV can handle. So most of your output is basically just a waste. Imagine, all right, to give y'all a visual representation, just in case you don't understand. Wait, so I got the mop in here? No, I'm gonna put the bowl under, so I ain't gotta mop up. Damn, my leg dead as hell. My PP hurt because I was in the gym cycling today while I was looking up these articles so I could make fun of Sony. So basically, imagine if you went to go take a sip of water, right? This metaphor, I'm gonna explain right now what it's like to have a non-1080, non-4K monitor and try and play a 1080 4K game. Imagine every time you go to drink some water, you do this. That's what's happening. Every time you go to drink some water, just... This is what it's like. You're only getting 1080, so... You're just sitting there, wasting signal, wasting bandwidth, wasting, what you call it? Damn, my brain is drawing a blank on a word. But you're basically buying hardware where you're not even getting the full benefits of it. You're just dumping quality out the window. A lot of y'all are buying a console for better quality and you're not even getting it. And then even if you do have a 4K, 8K TV, it's upscale. So really, you're just looking at them doing this. So imagine this browser's in 100%. That's basically what they're doing to the fucking image. They're zooming in on the image, essentially. That's not exactly how it is, but for lack of better terms, that's basically what these niggas is doing. They finessing you. They be finessing you. They tricking you, gang. But back to this article. Pricing and market positions. Oh, wait, no. Gaming experience. The PS5 Pro aims to deliver 4K gaming at 60 FPS, which I'm not going to go into it too much, but basically Sony is very loose on that. Just because their console is capable of giving 4K 60 FPS in best case scenarios, games are not required to be able to do that for their performance mode or to be able to say they're using pro mode. So they could straight up lie to you. Well, not straight up, but they could borderline lie to you and just get away with it because Sony's like, we don't give a fuck. Skip that. There we go. Beat. They could basically lie to you and get away with it. For supported games, potentially reducing the need to choose between performance and quality modes. However, PC gaming still offers greater customization, true, upgrade potential, and a broader games library. And another thing, PCs can last way longer. Not only can they do more, they can do more and last longer. So if you really do a good job taking care of your PC, you can get and play everything usably for about 10 years. I'll say 5 with no upgrades. If you future-proof your PC properly, 10. Because like, for example, if you would have brought a 2080 and like 2019, 2018 and built a computer with a 2080 back then and been using it now, your computer would still be crushing most of the games that's come out, absolutely destroying a lot of these games that's coming out and being able to play it in 4K, 120 FPS, absolutely crushing it. And that's the 20 series. The latest card series is the 40 series, getting ready to move on to the 50 series. So, like I said, man, for console niggas that always try to argue me about this shit, please, for the love of God, be a good consumer and buy a fucking PC at that point. $700 for a console, my nigga, buy a PC. And I'm not talking to the people that's passive fans. I'm talking about the niggas that will sit there and defend shit with their whole heart and soul. With that being said, I need to boot up this PS5 and play and play Astro's Playroom, man. Let me go ahead and be a PS5 fanboy real quick. Let me be a hypocrite. Let me be a hypocrite, man. Give me a second. Let me be a hypocrite. I might have to download it low-key. I'm loving seeing all these damn, what you call it? Damn Space Marine memes.
Bro, you know what?
Ding 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 ding. All right, let's. Is Astro Playroom downloaded?